When people who are in pain come to see me, they're generally quite amazed at how simple things are to fix. And it's simple for us to fix because we know what we're doing, we know what we're looking for, and we know how to address what we're looking for in a way that is going to change things. Um, and that's really what you're doing when you come to see somebody like me who is or has been in the business of physio for 30 years. We know what we're looking for. Um, when you have pain, I truly believe that we can change everybody's pain. In the majority of cases, we can get you pain free and we can give you the tools and the management strategies you need to stay that way. May the pain come back? Yes, it might. You know, we're all human. We all do things with our bodies, and the pain may come back. And in most cases, it does come back. You do have little episodes of pain. What we're after, though, is that you are not stuck with that for weeks and months on end. You can get through it in a handful of days, and you're back to getting on with your life again. What pain does to a lot of people is it wears them down. You get fatigued, you get tired, your sleep is affected, and before too long you might not even remember the last time you were pain free. And our job is really, can we get you back to being able to just do things without thinking about it? Can you go around the shops and just go, yes, I'm going around the shops for 2 hours and not worried about how that's going to look or how that's going to happen? Because when you're in pain, you worry about things like that. You worry about, how am I going to get myself around on the trolley? How am I going to sit at a table for 2 hours? How am I going to go to the movies? How am I going to pick up the kids or the grandkids? Or, you know, how am I going to walk for more than 10 minutes? And, you know, they're just basic things that we should all do. All of us have the right to be able to move and to not have to worry about how things are going to affect us. You know, if people ask us out for dinner or if we want to go to the movies, we should be able to just jump at the opportunity and go, yes, that would be fab. We shouldn't need to think about it and go, I really want to do that, but I don't know how it's going to happen because I don't know if I can sit still that long. And that's where somebody like me comes in. Sometimes it's really simple, sometimes it's really easy. We had a chappie the other day and he was pain free within a day or two because he didn't realise how he stood was causing his problem. And once we point that out to them, or once we pointed that out to him, he was pain free. It's just simple strategies that can work, that don't need you to be doing 30 minutes of exercise at the end of the day, because most of us don't realise what we do most of the time during the day. How we stand, how we sit, how we move has a much bigger impact on what we do than, you know, lifting a massive kilo weight or trying to push things in, or, you know, using our bodies for what we think is going to cause us a problem. So I'd invite you to revisit and rethink. If you've given up on yourself, if you think that there is no hope, or you think this has been going on for so long, I don't think there is a way out, there is always a way out. And sometimes we just get too close to it. Sometimes it's been so long that we can't remember when we were pain free, and we've accepted that this is our lot in life, and it really shouldn't be your lot in life. You should be able to get up and move and do what you want to do. And yes, it can take effort. You know, I'm not saying that if you've had pain for a long time, or you do get discomfort, that it's all going to be hunky-dory and we teach you a couple of things. It's something that you do need to remember. It's something like, you know, we brush our teeth, we might need to stand in a certain way, or when we're on our mobile phones, that we stand up so we take pressure off our spine. When we're sitting, we sit with our back against the chair so we don't stress it by different ways. And it can be simple little things that you change and you bring into your day that can bear the biggest fruit. And most of us want to overcomplicate it, or we think it's really complicated. But our bodies are just like a car. We're just one big machine, and if we look after it and we, same as a car, we check the oil and the water and we do up the pump and the tyres, we do have to do a little bit of maintenance, and the body's exactly the same. We do need to do a little bit of maintenance, but if we do that and we check in with it every now and again, it's going to last us a whole lot longer. So if you have been worried about your body, if you have been in pain, or you're finding it difficult to move, or your joints are getting stiff, or your body's just not recovering the way that you want it to, yes, we get older and it takes a bit longer, but that doesn't mean that you can't do things that can change and improve for you. We have various ways that you can work with us, from coming in to see us one-on-one, to working with us online, to having, even an assessment online, just having somebody look at your posture. Most of us don't realize what our posture is like. That could impact how we move, and once we realize how we're standing and moving can have an impact, and how powerful we are that we can change that. So it doesn't have such a big impact, and it can have an impact that's beneficial if we know what we're looking for and we know what to do. That's huge, and that's life-changing. And that's what I'm in the business of. I'm in the business of changing lives, and I'm in the business of helping people get the most out of their bodies, whether that looks like you being an elite athlete and trying to get a little bit off your times for races, or whether that's you've been in pain for so long you don't know what it feels like to be pain-free. We can help you, and we'd love to help you. So message me, see what we can do for you, see how we can help. Life is so much better when you can do what you want to do and move how you want to move, and I'd like to be able to help as many people as I can do that. So take care, message me, and let's talk.